Today on the channel, we've got the Target exclusive Marvel Legends Astonishing Ant-Man.
The spirit of Ultimate Warrior will run forever!
Welcome everyone, Kyle here, and welcome back to the channel for another Marvel Legends unboxing and review. And today on the channel, we've got the Target exclusive Marvel Legends Astonishing Ant-Man. But for all your Ant-Man needs and a whole lot more that are not Target exclusives, make sure you're hitting up Entertainment Earth. Use discount code Kyle. Save yourself 10% on all in-stock items. And of course, anything over $59 does ship free. Got to get a deal out there. And I did find a deal on this Ant-Man as I was rolling down the highway on my way to work, and I did swing into the Owatonna Target, Owatonna, Minnesota. Shout out to Owatonna. But they had this hitting on the shelves, just chilling there. So I picked it up, of course, and canceled my pre-order, like a lot of things happen with Target. Of course, a lot of people think if you pre-order online, that means you should get them before the store. I guess you could argue either way on that one. I necessarily just think of it as, hey, you pre-ordered it, you ordered it. No different than the store. Some stores get it earlier than others. That's just kind of the way it goes. But usually, most things you pre-order in the action figure game, a lot of time you're going to find it at store, depending where you are, depending on your location, all that kind of fun stuff. But of course, we're going to do this review like we do all the other reviews on the channel. We're going to take a look at the packaging. We're going to talk about it. We're going to unbox it. We're going to talk about it. We're going to see where it goes from there. We got a lot of comparisons to do as we've unboxed a lot of Ant-Man stuff on the channel lately. Of course, the brand new Marvel Legends Ant-Man and the Wasp wave. We unboxed that whole wave on the channel, so if you missed out, make sure you check out those videos and subscribe to the channel while you're after it. Of course, I did watch the new Ant-Man movie. I thought it was okay. Like most Marvel movies, they are worth at least one watch for me. I'll watch everything at least once. Really, honestly, most movies in general, I will watch them once, and I felt like it was well worth my time. So I had no problems with that one. We'll see where the Ant-Man story goes after that one. But let's take a look at the packaging on this one. And those, of course, the movie is all about the MCU universe. This is a comic version of Ant-Man, and we've had figures like this. Once again, we're going to do some comparisons a little bit in this video, but we've had figures like this before, but this one should have all the bells and whistles, so we're going to see what's going on here. But there it is, old Ant-Man. You got the classic graphics down there for Ant-Man. Love that. Just love that kind of vibe, the vibe this feels off. We see it with the Guardians comic versions as well. Just a very cool lettering style. Really do enjoy that a whole lot. Like the packaging as well. Love that yellow, the red, the blue. Just very classic Ant-Man. On the top, classic Ant-Man right there. Astonishing. He will astonish you. Yes, he is. He's an astonishing Ant-Man. So we got that there. On the side of the package, there's the figure you're going to receive. And then some classic comic book art on the side. I do love that. Of course, plastic-free packaging. We know it. We love it. Do we love it? Do we love it? I don't think we do. Jibber jabber, UPCs down low. Glamour shots, no cross-sell or anything like that. They don't do it anyways, but it is a one-off store exclusive for Target here. I don't know if it's because he's in red. Target said, yes, give me that one. He's more in red. He'll line up really good with our Target store. Could be, could be. Stranger things have happened. We do get accessories here. 2 hands. What are we doing? This feels like nothing, and I will say, very light box on this one, as you can imagine, being Ant-Man. He is just a littler guy. It's not the Hulk after all, things like that. Got those. Bam, see you later, Spider-Man style. A little baggie of hands. Oh, the hand baggie. Everybody loves the hand baggie. Off to the side. See you later. You get these hands out real quick. We'll go through those. And bam, parchment paper. See you later. So we do get an open hand and a fisted hand. Ant-Man, he came to throw down. He's got a fist with him. All in the blue glove pattern. It is what it is there. Then we get him out of the old cardboard prison in the parchment paper cardboard. See you later. Goodbye. And we're going to keep rolling. We got more parchment paper. Bam. See you later off top of the screen. Little cardboard piece. Bam. Off the screen. There it goes. Now we got Ant-Man. We're down to business. So like I said, no real accessories of this one. And a little bit disappointed right off the bat. I was, for some reason, thinking he was going to have pinless joints, but that is not the case here. You guys know I'm a sucker for the pinless joints. I just think it looks so much cleaner. I don't know. Maybe I'm just very biased by some of the Marvel Legends and, of course, WWE Elites at this point. I just like the cleanliness of a pinless joint figure. But it doesn't mean it's going to be bad. So let's dive in. Let's see what's going on with the Ant-Man. Let's see what all the fuss is about here. First thing you notice is the head here. And it does give me a little Paul Rudd vibe, even though it has nothing to do with Paul Rudd. This is comic book style, but he does kind of, maybe it's your mind tricking you that way, I don't know. But he is, of course, like a young Alice Cooper. He's the man behind the mask right here. So you got the mask going on. Love the blue eyes, love the gray helmet, love the skin tone and facial features on this one. I think it just looks really, really cool. I really do like that face sculpt. What little you can see of the head, it really does look good. Love the helmet, love the silver color. It's almost got a little bit of a sparkle to it when you look at it. Just a nice one there. He does got the 2 antennas like any ant would have at the top. A little bit of a bend in mine, but nothing really bad. And really, ant antennas feel like they can kind of go any which direction if they really need to. So definitely looks cool right there. These are a little bit flimsy, so I can just see a little kid. If a little kid is having this, I could see these maybe getting removed along the way, bitten off, broken off, what have you, but definitely a good looking head on this one and plenty of head movement. We always seem to get with most Ant-Man figures have really good head movement. You get the pile driver kind of side to side. You get a little bit of side to side that's limited, but the back and forth, this pile driver is big time. Then you get tons of looking up and tons of looking down. So really up and down, you can go all kinds of stuff. Plenty of movement there. Really do like the looks of that, of course. Then we do get the butterfly shoulders on him, so we can get some big, deep stretches out of him if we need to. I'm here for that. I like the butterfly shoulders there. Of course, bicep cut. Double jointed elbows. Unfortunately, we do got those big old pins I was talking about. Hands back, forth, side to side. Hands going to be removable on this one. Big old ab crunch on Ant-Man. I'm here for that. Then a waist articulation as well. Those big old Ant-Man splits. If he needs them, he can do them. Then he does have a thigh cut. Double jointed knees. Once again, you do got the pins down there. You do get a boot cut. Looking really good. And then ankles back, forth, side to side. Plenty of movement there as well. He does have his red suit as we were talking about. He's got the blue tights on, the blue forearms, the blue gloves, the blue boots. Looking really nice. He does got a belt. Looks like this belt is free flowing. It is not removable, but it does flow up and down. Looks very nice as well. He's got the hole in the back if he needs a G.I. Joe backpack. Of course, that's reused from a prior figure that maybe needed a backpack, but that is sculpted in there, the hole. But definitely looking really good. I don't have any paint application problems on this guy at all. Everything is nice and clean. Feels very tight. It doesn't feel like a loose figure at all. Feels really good. Really, I like everything about this. This is a great version of Ant-Man. Once again, and it's your mileage may vary. This might not bug you at all, but the pinless joints is what kind of, it always catches my eye now. It's just, once you go pinless, you can't go back. And we're in a weird stage with Marvel Legend where we're still getting pin figures, but we're also getting pinless figures. So it's a weird dynamic. You know, in a few more years, it'll probably be all phased out. We'll be all pinless from there. Can't wait till we get to that day. But he definitely looks good. I have no issues with this one. And if somebody missed one of the many versions of this over the years before, hey, perfect opportunity. A decent character. He's not Captain America. He's not Iron Man. He's not the Hulk. But with the MCU movies and stuff, Ant-Man, his stock's never been higher. Put it all on Ant-Man. Put it all on Ant-Man. But can we put a ringside stand on Ant-Man? That's the million-dollar question. Use discount code Kyle. Save yourself 10% at Ringside Collectibles. Make sure you get a Mattel stand. That's the one that fits the best right there. Fits perfectly on that stand. And I did say I was going to compare some other Ant-Man figures. I went through my collection and said, what do I got going on? Of course, I grabbed one MCU representative. We've had a few different ones. This is the latest one from the brand new waves hitting stores right now. So if you need an Ant-Man MCU, there's that. But of course, we got many other versions. We got the giant Build-A-Figure. We have plenty of Ant-Man from the MCU. So if you need one of those, you probably know where to go. We did unbox this from the same wave, this future Ant-Man, which really stole my heart and still has not let go to this day. Something cool about this. I'm not familiar with the character at all, but I really do like the looks of it. One of these days, maybe they'll release all the 2099 characters. We'll get Ravage, we'll get Punisher. We already got Spider-Man. We'll get X-Men 2099, Hulk. We'll get some of those, and I will put him in with my 2099. He probably doesn't belong in 2099, but I never heard there was an Ant-Man 2099, so that might end up working out. So we do get that one right there. We do got this classic one back in my collection, so I do have this. He doesn't want to stand up. And then, of course, this one, much more familiar. Basically, the updated version of this one in the collection. So nice to always get some updates here, but for me, it's always a little painful in some ways because I think a lot of collectors bag this up, put it away, maybe they sell it. I feel like I need to display it. You guys know me, I don't like to pack stuff away. If I'm not having it on display, I don't need it in my collection. I don't necessarily want to sell it, so I'm going to look at my collection a little bit and say, okay, I can do an Avengers shelf here. Maybe I'll have this one joining up with the Fantastic Four somewhere else or something like that. Try to play with that. That's at least what I do. Be interested to hear what you guys do. If you have two Ant-Mans that are very similar, what do you do? Do you put one away? Do you sell one? Or do you make a different display? That would be an interesting question for everybody. And then I was looking around. I have a big bookcase full of stuff to unbox. It's kind of like rainy day unboxings. You guys know we're pumping out 3 videos a day and many, many more on Patreon. I mean, there's like 200 videos on Patreon at all times that aren't on YouTube. So I always have rainy day unboxings, and I do have some of that I need to get to. Maybe I'll do it this weekend. Stick it on Patreon, and you'll see it on traditional YouTube in a couple of years. But I got this old school Marvel Legends, the 3 3/4 G.I. Joe style Ant-Man. I always thought it would be a cool idea to kind of have the different sizes of Ant-Man running around. But I do have this, and one I totally forgot I even have in my collection. I've been meaning to get around to unboxing this. This was, what was it, San Diego Comic-Con exclusive a few years back. A very cool set here. I just haven't been able to bring myself to unbox it yet. But you got Goliath, Giant Man, you got all kinds of different stuff in here. So maybe one of these days, we'll get the old Giant Man free. Maybe I'll unbox these two together. We'll see what happens. But like I said, it'll probably be one of those Patreon videos that sits there forever. But I need to get around to unboxing this. It's just one of those things where the box is so cool. I just don't want to take them out in some reasons. But I need to. I need to get this out of the package. We'll do that sooner, maybe rather than later. We'll see what happens. But not a bad day at the old Ant-Man office here. A little updated, a little bit bigger Ant-Man. Feels really good in hand. No faults on this. No paint issues, no technology issues, no articulation issues on this one. This is pretty much what you want out of an Ant-Man figure. The only thing, and for me, is the missing of the pinless joints. I really do like that, but I know everybody, you got your own opinion on that, but that's just my opinion. I like the pinless joints, but always fun to get a classic character like this. Of course, Target exclusive, like I did say, should be hitting stores right now. Your pre-order, who knows, next couple of weeks, next couple of months, you'll get it if you really want it. That's my guarantee. That's my guarantee. How about that? But what's your guarantee? What do you think about this Ant-Man? Picking it up, playing the long game, passing, not enough difference here to make a difference for you? Let me know in the comments down below. Of course, you made it this far. Don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel, turn on the old notification bells. We got videos every single day, and then some. And like I said, even more content, including early access to all the videos over on Patreon. You get all kinds of stuff. Monthly Q&As, pizza reviews, dog stuff. You name it, there's a lot going on over there. And best of all, you do support the channel. You can also support the channel over at ProWrestlingTees.com. Search Kyle Peterson. And don't forget to hit me up, follow along on social media. SirPaul64 on Twitter, Instagram, _Kyle_Peterson. So for Ant-Man, I'm Kyle. I'll see you guys all real soon.